Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, the 24th of June. No, May. April. My bad. April. Yeah, sorry. 2025. Numbers real quick before we get started with the rest of the podcast. Worldwide, Minecraft is at 726,966,071 dollars.
That's good.
That's good.
Not my cup of tea, but I'm glad for it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Minecraft has a big cult following. I think that's the reason why. Yeah. Let's see. We'll go to Snow Horrible, which is $194,557,757. That bombed at the box office.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah. Looney Tunes, The Day the Earth Blew Up, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Just $11,788,033 everybody. I wish that one did a little bit better, but you know.
Look for it on a streaming service.
Get it on freaking DVD Blu-ray as soon as it comes out. That was.
I know.
Oh, my knee just popped. That felt good. Oh.
Yeah, we'll do that too.
Oh yeah, no. Whoa, we're gonna get that one. That was too good of a film. Okay, everybody. So, finishing with the second part of the G.I.Joe unboxing. Now, like I said, this is our fourth video of the unboxing stuff, so we're going to get better each time. This is the complete Dragonfly, everybody, right here. Now, yeah, go ahead. So, as Dad's showing, it does move around. I'm going to move the camera here a little bit later. The fins do move on their own. Hold on, I got to move it to the side a little bit. Okay, go ahead. Each little thing can be adjustable and be moved. Alright, so Dad, would you mind turning it around and have it face
you?
Yes.
Okay. You want the nose?
Yes, please. So the nose, which shows the cockpit. I went with the missiles, as you guys can see. Yeah, there's the rotate. Hold on. Unfortunately, the light's a little off, so it's got a little rotate. Now, I'll tell you what. How about you lift
it up?
Lift it up. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be called a chin gun. See,
yeah, lift it up a little bit more. I turn it to the side. Yeah, no, that's perfect. And I'm on. I'm making sure it's focused. So yeah, like it's talking about the little chin gun right here. I put the little missiles right here, the small ones, and kept the big ones on right here. Of course, you got the little thing that goes down to pick them up. Flip it around the other side, please. Other side. Use a little Gatling gun, as you guys can see right here. I guess that's a Gatling gun.
Yeah, that's a Gatling gun.
Yeah, so like I said,
anti-personnel.
Yeah, and like I said, this is the Dragonfly, everybody. We didn't put the extra stickers on there because I didn't figure out where I wanted to put them. I kind of like the idea of it being plain. That's just me. I know if I had the money to get 2 or 3 more of these, yeah, I would have
done them all up.
Yeah, I would have done them all up differently. I got it. It's like I said, it's not that heavy. The one thing I want to show real quick, because I did put batteries in, and this is one of the extra features. I'm going to turn it this way. I hope it gets shown. Now, it's going to be a little bright right here, but all the
instrument panels,
thank you, light up. So, that was something I really thought was cool. It probably weighs, how much would you say it weighs, Dad? At least about 3 pounds.
3 to 4 pounds.
3 to 4 pounds. It's very sturdily built. I don't have it on the stand. I have another thing I'm putting it on.
It's on its skids.
Yeah, so the biggest thing though for me, everybody, yeah, I don't have the room to have a full display of the G.I.Joe stuff or my other toys like I want to. I have to have them kind of condensed. But working on that here at the house.
Oh, yeah.
I love the fact that the rotor goes around the propeller blades. I understand why Hasbro did not go with a motorized version. I can see it right now. Some kid popping their eye out with it, or adult, and then trying to sue the company. Don't want that. Very well done. Now we're going to move this off to the side, everybody. We're going to pull out the Joe figures. Now, we didn't get to these last time. I'll put it right over here. So, yeah. So, we didn't get to these last time. I'm going to move the camera up just a little bit. Go ahead and set it down. As you guys know, it came with 4 Joe figures. I'm going to try to keep the light down as much as you can. Got Wild Bill, that's the one it came with. Then you got Ripcord, Jane, Glenda, Mulligan, and David Crazy Legs Thomas. Now the next 3 were tier rewards. So they got so many that everybody pre-ordered. It was 1, 2, 3. So all 3 tiers were met. So got 4 figures with it. Now the cool thing about this, and I didn't show you, and I love this. Now, just like each G.I. Joe classified, there is a number. Okay. Now, what I like about this, and like I said, I didn't show you this. All right, you can remove that, Dad. That all of them make a really cool picture. You didn't know that, did you?
No, did not.
Now, this kind of reminds me of the old Dragon Ball Z VHS tapes that they used to turn on the side, form a picture, which I got like right over there behind you. So
yeah,
I thought
that.
Yeah, so I thought that was a really, really cool feature that Hasbro put into it. The HasLabs did. I love the fact that each one also has a nice little piece of artwork for each character. So yeah, no, so like,
yeah, each one is numbered.
Mm-hmm. And I know there's like 145, 170 figures in this. I know.
We ain't got enough wall.
I know. Like I said, we're working on it. There's a couple at PopCult Festival I'm looking for. I know some of them are going to be about $100. I know that, but
Ouch.
Yeah, I know that between the He-Man, the Ninja Turtles, the Thundercats I've been buying, I'm gonna need a whole other house.
You have to fight your mother over her quilt area.
Yeah, I know. So the girl I end up with, yeah, she's just gonna have to deal with that. So we're gonna stop it real quick, everybody, and we're gonna pull the figures out. And I'm gonna lower the camera down so I can be at bottom level, and we can talk about the figures just a little bit. So there's gonna be a quick little cut right here, everybody. Okay, everybody, we're back. It took us a little while to get the figures out of the
package.
Yeah, the package. They're very detailed, and here's all 4 of them standing up. As you can see, Dad's got his finger pointing just like this. So they're about 6 inches. The only thing that we had issues with is ripcord right here is we couldn't get his backpack on. But other than that, everything was very well done. I'm gonna move the camera a little closer, and we'll do. No, you don't have to touch it, Dad. I mean, you can. Now I got it on autofocus, everybody. So, like I said, give me a second. There. You see the detail in this. Go ahead and talk about it if you want to, Dad. I don't. Okay.
Oh yeah, they articulate this super well. The hands, the feet, the knees, the elbows,
The chest.
the chest. The head moves around, up and down.
And as you guys also know, with most of the Hasbro like Joe figures, their heads can the top part of the heads can change, which is really also a predominant feature on like the Lightning Collection line, where you can actually change the heads to the helmets. These you can change the different hairstyles out at a helmet or not. So
some of them have multi-weapons.
yeah, Like I said, I usually try to keep one weapon on them when I display them or play with them. Yes, I ain't gonna lie, I play with my toys still. Hold on, I'm moving over to Crazy Legs right here. Hold on, let me...
His rifle, the stock actually...
Go ahead and move it, Dad.
It actually folds.
Yeah, so, yeah, the stock actually folds, which is actually most...
That's cool.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of weapons, everyone, guns that do that. The stock will fold, for easy transporting. So they are making it very realistic. Whoopsie. Like I said, this is all like a special...
Wild Bill got his famous sunglasses on.
Yeah, you can have the sunglasses off and on Wild Bill. I'm trying to get a little close.
They're teeny tiny.
Yeah, kind of hard to tell where his head is, but you can kind of see where we got the glasses on him. I made sure to get those on. He's got his regular 6 shooters.
See, they're not very big either.
Yeah.
Compared to my finger.
Yeah, so like if you have small kids, everybody keep this out of the reach of them, because that stuff they could choke on it very easily.
Choking hazard. Be warned.
Wild Bill, I think, is really well done. I mean, it's not his traditional outfit from the cartoon or the comics, his traditional look, but for this, I think it
works.
It works very well. I'm not too sure, but I know she's from the comics, I want to say. If you guys don't know, there's multiple G.I.Joe comics. The first one of the G.I. Joe comics came out in the 1980s, written by, of course, G.I. Joe was written by Larry Hama. Yeah. Very nice guy. But it came out in the 1980s, and it was by Marvel. Same thing with the original Transformers comic. It was done by Marvel. I want to say Devil's Due Publishing was the second one to have it.
I don't remember.
And then IDW took over. I have a little bit of some of the newer ones got really, really good. And then I haven't bought them in the last couple of years. Stories were very...
Well, I'm sure we'll run into some Joe people that'll know all about it.
Yeah.
It's PopCult Fest.
Yeah, so we are going to be at PopCult, Huntsville PopCult Expo this Saturday, everybody.
25th.
We'll be there. I will be Beachhead. I don't know what Dad's going to be yet. He'll pull out something.
I'll tell him the Joe characters are going to be there.
Shipwreck will not be there.
Oh, he won't. What? Pooh.
Well, it's not his fault. He's health issues. So I think Scarlett's going to be there. I'm not 100% sure, but I know the guy who did Duke is going to be there.
Yeah, the voice
of Duke, who was one of the main leaders of G.I. Joe. Supposedly died in the movie, but a lot of people didn't like it, and they were trying to pull back after the Transformer death, and no, let's just put him in a coma. So he'll be there. He's done a couple different things, but overall, like I said, this is the second video. I'm sorry it took so long. When we do the unboxing videos, everybody, we're going to be a little more... We'll do them every now and then. We're going to do them more, especially if we get more likes on them. We'll start doing them. I really am enjoying the... I wouldn't say retro figures, these redone of classic toys that I grew up with. I love the original toys, and I love collecting them. But having figures that are more modernized of them is always really nice. They always do that with Transformers, and here in the past decade, they really start doing it with other toys too, with classic lines, such as...
Well, they've upgraded them.
Such as Ninja Turtles, which has 2 or 3 different companies making them. I think NECA, they do the comic book versions. In some of the movies. I said it just really depends. And then you've got, of course, Power Rangers, but I don't know who's taken over that since Hasbro stopped with the Power Rangers. What was another one? Say Transformers. Mattel doing the He-Man stuff. Got the classic line, which is the retro line, which is basically remolds of the original figures, everybody, but with more articulation. And
they upgraded them.
Oh yeah, they're super nice. And then you've got the Masterverse line, which is like the big figures. And then of course, we got the Super 7 Thundercat figures I have, and then now some Silverhawks. So
what's next is the question.
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
I can't remember what. I don't know. Brave Star?
Well, yeah, it's the same universe as Silverhawks.
Mm-mm.
Well, not the same universe, but same.
No, He-Man.
What am I thinking?
Silverhawks and Thundercats are in the same universe.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
I will die on that hill. Same animation.
Mm-hmm.
Same voice actors.
Mm-hmm.
They are in the same universe. It's He-Man, She-Ra, and Brave Star were done by Filmation.
Okay.
Okay. But we'll have a whole thing on that later. Okay, everybody. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll do more here in the future. Remember to like and subscribe with us here. It really does help us out. You can also pre-order the Nintendo Switch as of today, the Nintendo Switch 2. So if you want to do that, I'm going to wait just a little bit. Not the fact that I don't want it. I got one or two things I need to take care of and buy first. Yeah, I want to buy an elliptical for us here at the house, so that takes precedent. I want to get him in better shape. Okay, everybody, so with that said, please enjoy the rest of your weekend. If you're at the Huntsville PopCult Expo, try to find us. Like I said, I'm going to be dressed up as Beachhead from G.I.Joe. Come say hey.
I'll probably go as my hero.
You're my hero?
I mean, not my hero.
What, you're Joe?
No, not Joe. Can't do it, Joe.
Oh, that's that.
Yeah, don't have a helmet.
Sorry. We got real helmet. Do you want your My Hero character? Hunter. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. With that said, everyone have a wonderful rest of your day. See you next week. We are out.